Hi guys, sorry this live is so late. Why is it so blurry? All my lives at the moment are hella blurry. Is it because this is blurry, this little camera? Hang on, I'm just gonna... Is that better? Or do I still look blurry? How strange. Possibly a TikTok problem. Apparently there was some TikTok problem this week where people were getting 0 views on all their videos in America. Lucky that didn't happen here. Oh God, sorry guys. My hair is drying and it's like turned into a gigantic fluff ball. Why did I just say gigantic so strangely? Gigantic. Hi guys, hi. Hi button 1967. Excuse my hair guys. It's drying and it looks ridiculous. Like a big, enormous muff. Hi guys, hi. What's happening? Excuse the shakiness. I'm holding my iPad in my hands because it's not charged. I apologise for coming on so incredibly late. Oh, thanks, darling. Thanks, Kyoko. My hair is very wet and very fluffy and I haven't done anything with it. Thank you so much. How's it going, Kyoko? What's happening in life since our call, darling? So, guys, I've taken so long to come on today because I've been designing the merch. Woo! So many of you have been asking for merch, which I never thought I'd ever make. But I love designing shit. So I've been sitting on Canva all day. Do you guys want to see? Hi, Nicole! Do you guys want to see some of the things? So like, how do I shift into a new reality? Darling, all it is shifting into a new state. New reality is a new state. It's very simple. Going from broke to wealth. From single to not single, to coupled up. It's whatever you think you are, the state of consciousness you're in, that's your new reality. Ta-da! You've reality shifted. Guys, it's really not that complicated. It's literally your state of consciousness. Whatever is your dwelling place, that's where you dwell. Are you dwelling in single or are you dwelling in we're coupled up and we're together? That's your new reality. Go step into that. The states remain. The realities are there for you to step into. You've just got to step into them and imagine you are in that reality, in the non-single coupled up reality rather than the single and crying in your bed every night reality. It's all it is, guys. It's simply states of consciousness. It's not some woohoo thing. Yes, merch. Okay. Hi, Kat. Look, I've got merch designs I've been doing. That's why I'm so late today. Hang on. I'm going to try and grab my computer so I can show you guys. Oh, how can I do it? Hang on. So you need to tell me, guys, if you want me to put these big on it, like a t-shirt and a hoodie, or do you want it like small, like in a little area up here? Or do you want it big on the middle of the hoodie and the merch, on the t-shirts and things and mugs and stuff? Or mugs and things that can be in the middle. Okay, here you go, guys. It's probably backwards. Have a look. There's the first one. Can you see it? Second one. Can you guys see that? Can you see I run this shit? Can you see it? So I was thinking of those for mugs and hoodies and things. And I've got Yes Darling. The Yes Darling hoodie. You want it big? Oh, okay. You want I run this shit big on your t-shirt. Like that. On a white tee or a black tee or a red tee. Okay. I was thinking of only doing a few colours like black, red, white, grey. Not too many choices. Just because some things don't suit on different things. I will buy a mug for sure. Oh, wicked. So the thing is with mugs, do you have the thing facing out so everyone reads it, or can you only read it? Or do you have it on both sides? Because some mugs, I think, only you can see what it says when you pick it up, which is not ideal for me on here because I want to have the mug here, I run this shit mug, and you guys can see I run this shit on that side. Don't know. Crew necks. Oh, yes, crew necks, not just hoodies, like a good crew neck. Yes, I love a crew neck. I live in them. Thank you for that. Yes, a cool grey, like athletic grey crew neck with Yes Darling. I love it. Facing out. Yeah, I want the cup facing out too. Telling everyone, hey, I'm queen of my reality. I'm king of my reality. I run this shit. Yeah, I want it out too. Use your other hand for the mug, lol. Oh, yes, true. Yay. Should I reach out to my SP? That does not bode well most of the time, darling. You can try it. I'm not here to tell people what to do. All I'm saying is it's what you're thinking that matters when you're doing it. If you're thinking, I'm so confident he's going to love hearing from me, go right ahead. If you've got an inkling doubt, then I wouldn't fucking do that. It's what you're thinking whilst doing it, guys, not the action that matters. Yeah, you're live. Sorry. Yes, I'm queen of my reality. I have that. Although I don't really just like the design of that yet. But I have queen of my reality. I have, I run this shit. Where is it? Queen of my reality. I don't know if I like this design. I'll see. But I've got like these ones. Oh, no, I don't like that one. Hang on, I'll find you one I actually like. Wait a second. Like this. That one. Things like that. Okay, guys. Enough of the merch. I'm a master at manifesting. Oh, yes. Well, you want that on a mug? I'm a master manifester. Yes, or on a tee. Don't fuck with me. I'm a master manifester. Maybe that. Are you making merch that says, live in the end, darling? Oh, that's a good one. I just had yes, darling, but live in the end, darling would be good. Just tell me what you guys want me to do, because I'm doing it at the moment. And all I do is I send it off to Printify and they'll just print whatever. So let me know what it is you want. I run this shit, period. Yes. Yes. What else do I have? I've got some I am stuff. Don't know what quite to do with those ones because they're quite intricate. Anyway, I'll show you guys. I'll put some choices like which do you like guys like more on the Facebook group. So go to the Facebook group, guys, and soon I'll put like voting on which one, best designs, and then and the colors and stuff. And then I'll make sure I get those done on the website. Sorry, I'm trying to read up. Use your other hand, yes. Does getting ghosted mean I shouldn't bother or should I keep hoping? Darling, you haven't been here long, have you, cozy green blanket? We don't do hope here. Hope hasn't got anything to do with manifesting. You either want them back or you don't. There's no hoping. You can manifest them back. You just have to live in the reality that you haven't broken up and they're not fucking ghosting you. Stop thinking of the ghosting. Stop imagining the ghosting. Stop thinking of all the reasons why he's ghosting you and think about the fact that he loves you, can't stop talking to you, and create a new story so that you're not getting ghosted. Please, for the love of God, go watch all my lives in the Facebook group, particularly number 25 about your self-concept and about the old story about them, number 41, okay? Because you're holding a story about the fact that he doesn't want you and he's ghosting you and therefore it won't change, okay? I like the second one. Yes, I'm going to do a couple of different colours and all different designs. Big, yes, okay. Sending you my update tomorrow. Oh, wonderful, Kyoko. Yay, I can't wait. I've been working on self-concept and all this negative past shit is coming up. Is that normal? Look, guys, sometimes that happens. People were talking about this yesterday in the lives. They call it the purge or the transition period, where you're transitioning to the new reality where everything's great, but you're purging out all the old fucking thoughts that you used to have, and shit's coming out the woodwork that isn't great. I don't like calling it that because I don't like sitting in that state of, oh, I'm in this transition period and I'm purging all this crap and more crap's going to happen. I don't like thinking of it that way. However, that kind of can happen. So don't beat yourself up about it. Be like, okay, well, all this is just purging out of me, like a toxic detox, okay? All the old thoughts are manifesting that you used to have and making room for the new ones. Are you making merch that says live in the end? I have the same question. I've had it as what? Oh, I missed that one. You're amazing. Love listening to you. Oh, thanks, darling. I'm struggling to revise. Any tips? Guys, look, you don't have to revise if you don't want. Okay? It's not 100% necessary. However, I want you to try and get rid of the old story of you and your SP. If revision is necessary, do it. But if you can't, just keep focusing on the new story and imagine that that is true. If you can't revise a scene in your mind or say things like always and believe it eventually. What are your thoughts on spells and witchcraft on TikTok to get someone to fall in love? Spells are just manifesting, darling. Voodoo's manifesting, witchcraft's manifesting, spells are manifesting. It's all the same. It's just what you're doing now. He wants me and only me. He loves me and only me. Well, if we say that as an affirmation, then someone tells you that as a spell. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. I've been trying to manifest by visualizing and affirming I don't know what else to do. Well, that's all right, darling. Just keep doing it. Guys, so many of you are in such a rush, okay? You've got to understand that the 3D takes a while to catch up. If you're visualizing and affirming and it's not showing up yet, you've got to understand that it's still showing your old thinking. It's delayed. Wait for it to catch up. It has its own appointed time. Don't give up before you get to the gold in the mine. You know, you tap, 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 tapping, and you're the one who gave up, and the other guy tapped for another 5 minutes and he got the gold. Okay? Can reliving positive memories help with living in the end? Yes, guys, relive the positive memories. No one wants to be thinking badly about this specific person. So many of you are like holding on to old negative scenes and things in your mind. Get rid of that shit. Relive that lovely stuff. I had a thing pop up on my phone today. It was a year ago today, which is in my photos, and it was when my SP just one day just brought me roses. He just picked them from a garden, 2 red roses. He goes, here. And I was like, I was so taken. He was like, they're just from the garden. But I was just like, oh. But it just reminded me. And it was such a lovely memory. So think of those memories, guys, and not in a longing way, you can look back on it like, oh, babe, remember when you gave me those roses? You were such a sweetheart. Put them in your end scene. You're living in the end. Remembering memories, okay? I was watching Titanic today and realised Jack manifested Rose even though she was engaged. Yes. He kind of does, doesn't he? Shame he couldn't manifest himself onto that piece of wood. Hope doesn't live here. Yes! No hope required. Can we get an F off on a mug? What do you want me to say? Fuck off on a mug? Fuck the old story. Maybe that. Hi, Loz. I had movement this evening from SP. He unblocked me. Yes, Lisa! Woo! Yay, darling. So much is happening since I called. I'm so excited. The health, the SP. Wonderful, darling. And the best friend coming back. What's your Facebook group name? It's exactly the same as the TikTok, guys. Manifest Live with Loz. If you're looking for it on Facebook, put the spaces in between the words. Otherwise, click my link in my bio on TikTok and it will take you to the group. Just got to answer a few questions. And when I hit 1,000 people and we're almost there, I will give someone free coaching if they've invited their Facebook friends to join. Okay, it tells me every week who's invited people. I'm keeping a list. And once I get the top 10 people, I'll draw a name out of a hat. How do you manifest the offer for your dream job you interviewed for? First of all, stop calling it a dream job. Dreams seem like pipe dreams, like impossible and hard to get. Stop calling it that. Just say, my career, my wonderful career, and just assume you have it already. Assume when you went into that interview that they loved you, that they couldn't stop talking about you, that you're perfect for the role, that they know you're perfect, and assume you have the job already. Imagine yourself with the pass, going through the door. Imagine yourself sitting at the desk. Imagine yourself being referred to as a such and such employee. I love being a Google employee. I love working at Google. Start affirming those things, darling, or imagining yourself working there. What about dream man? Same thing. Why would you call him a dream man? You should be the dream woman that he's looking for. Guys, please stop calling things dreams because it really puts them on a pedestal and makes them really far out of reach. Oh my, I'm waiting for my dream man. It's such a dream. When will he ever show up? It's so impossible, okay? I'm just saying it's like a word. Don't use that. Because that's putting the idea of that guy on a real pedestal. That he'll either be hard to find or when he comes, you put him on a pedestal like he's so fucking amazing. That's where you should be. So, if you're waiting for your dream man, write down all the qualities of that dream man in a journal. Everything you want him to be. It can be bullet points or a story. How he treats you. How he is with you, what he does for a profession, what are his interests, what are his values, but mostly how he treats you and how he is with you, how much love he gives you, how he treats you so beautifully, he does things for you, dotes on you, adores you, tells you words of validation and love all the time, gives you gifts, whatever it is you want, okay? He's this kind of guy, he does this for me. Write it all down, that fucking guy will show up. But you've got to imagine you're not single anymore. You've got to imagine you're with that guy. How do you start with self-concept? Even if my SP comes back, I think he just wants to be physical and I want a relo. Everyone who's on here saying, I think he just wants to be physical. Do you understand that just by saying that, that's exactly what will happen? Your fear of it only being sexual, your fear of it being friends with benefits is exactly what will manifest. And that is coming from a place of such crappy self-concept that you would even dream that someone would just be using you for sex. Guys, you've got to understand, if you've even got yourself in a friends with benefits situation, it's because of your self-concept. It's all self-concept. Okay? So I want you to delve really far into your childhood and figure out what the fuck is happening in you that allows you to let people treat you that way and not make you believe that you deserve a full relationship, that you would stand for anything less than that. What's going on with you? Were you abandoned as a child? Do you feel unchosen and unwanted? Was your dad not around a lot? Did someone die when you were very young? Okay, could be abandonment issues. Is it defectiveness issues or feeling flawed in some way? Body issues or feeling not good enough or told you weren't smart enough or really strict, critical parents? Was it that? Guys, you've got to go and investigate what is the shit running your life. I can't tell you what self-concept to do because I don't know what your core issues are. If you don't know what your core childhood issues are, what are your triggers? But let me tell you, if you've got yourself in friends with benefits or you even feel like it is that, that's because of your shitty self-concept, feeling not good enough, and that you know you don't deserve a real relationship and no one will ever love you, that you feel unlovable in some way, darling. I am the most lovable girl in the world. Who wouldn't want me? I am in a beautiful, committed relationship with John. I know, honey, won't be long now. What are we talking about? Work on you, it works. Yes, Lisa. I reacted to 3D yesterday and so did he. Then kept manifesting that didn't happen and now there's movement. Yes, darling. Good for you. Even if you reacted, but sometimes it doesn't matter. You've got to just stop beating yourself up for reacting, guys. Wonderful. Garrett, my ex, not my SP, I'm manifesting, reached out today to get dinner with me and I went just for fun. All is coming together. Oh, really, Garrett? So now the exes are coming out the woodwork. It's working. Guys, if it's working on the exes, it's working on the SP. Self-concept isn't exclusive just for some and not for others. It's for everyone, okay? It's like people going, well, I didn't manifest that. Someone wrote a comment on my latest video. Well, my ex is being cold to me. Or my SP is being dry to me right now. I certainly didn't manifest that. It's like, yeah, you did. You're manifesting everything. Sorry, it's not exclusive to just the behaviours you want. It's all the behaviours. All right, guys? So when SPs are coming out the woodwork, old ones, it's working on them. It's working on the one you want. Loz, after your live earlier, I reacted to the 3D when I got home and screamed and took time to revise again. Well, good, darling. Let those screams out, let it all out, and then revise. Don't beat yourself up. There's always movement. Yes, Christine. You just can't see it, guys. You've got to have blind faith. Okay? A spell is considered black magic. Well, I guess so, but guys, they're just manifesting. That's why witches were burned at the stake. They were fucking master manifestors. No one could understand how they were creating all the things in their life that they wanted. They didn't like it. So they burnt them. What if I want to manifest multiple things? How can I affirm all day for multiple things? I don't want you to be affirming all fucking day, guys. Like, obsessively. I just want you to have some categories so you can have car, affirmations for those, 3 or 4. House, SP, 3 or 4, 3 or 4, 5 or 6, you know? And then just do them at certain times. But don't get obsessive about it all fucking day. That's a bit strange. I don't want you to be, like, giving up your job and just sitting, affirming. I was doing so well in the beginning, but then got negative thinking again. It's a process, guys. I know. I do it all the time. We all do it, don't worry. 3 times now, Ashley's apologised without being asked. I'm in the twilight zone, Loz. Haha, love it. Really? Oh my God, Kat, since our second call, he's apologised 3 times. That is like the twilight zone when people who don't normally apologise. Wonderful, darling. Keep going. It's working. I haven't talked to him in 2 years and I've been... What are we saying, Sarah? And I can't see the rest. Haven't talked to him in 2 years and I can't see what it says. Where's the rest of it? Oh, damn it. Manifest him onto that wood. Whoa, what are you talking about? Oh, yes. You mean Jack in Titanic. Looked at something else for a second there. How do you get an SP to unblock you? Stop focusing on being blocked. Just assume they're contacting you constantly and they love to hear your voice and they want to talk to you and they can't be without you, darling. I had negative self-concept, so he couldn't manifest himself onto a lifeboat. He had negative self-concept, so he couldn't manifest himself onto a lifeboat. You know what? If you think about the story, he was poor, wasn't he? So he probably had this attitude of like, I love her so much and she's better than me in some way, so she deserved to be saved because... I mean, she could have just fucking moved over and let him on, to be honest. What are we talking about? We have the same question. I can't see. I've had a few different people compliment me this week. Oh, darling, your self-concept's working. Yes. I'm trying to see what Sarah said about haven't spoken to him in 2 years. Can't see it. How do you start? I saw that one. I affirm he's my dream man and I'm his dream woman. Yes, well, okay. You can say that. As long as you're not putting him above you, darling. I do have childhood abandonment issues. How do I manifest SP with that? He comes back and disappears. So he's disappearing because of your fear of him leaving. Okay? Abandonment is a severe fear of people leaving or dying. Okay? Or leaving you in some way. Okay? So that's the constant thought you have. As soon as they come back, you think, any minute now, that you're probably going to leave me. This is too good to be true. Things never work out for me. People always leave. Okay? So I want you to use affirmations like this. I have always been chosen. I have always been wanted. I have always been made the priority. When you say always, it's revising the past as if everyone always wanted you. No one ever left you. Once you've met me, you love me, and you can't be without me because I'm the most lovable person in the world. I'm the most lovable girl. I'm the most lovable guy. You can't leave me. I'm too fucking lovable. You've got to focus on the fact that people can't leave you. Okay? That's the abandonment stuff you need to get to the core of. That's why I'm saying to you guys, just going to a manifesting coach and getting stock standard affirmations that aren't at your core shit don't really help, because when the person comes back, your core thoughts of I'm going to get left, people leave me, are still running. You need to get rid of that fucking shit. I'm going to do on my website sections of meditations for abandonment, for feeling flawed and defective, for body issues, for abuse, okay? All those things. So you guys can get to, if you can't afford a call with me, you can get to those core things by yourself if you know what your issues are. But if you're really struggling to figure out what your issues are, guys, I encourage you to get a call with me. And if you have messaged me about a call at the moment, guys, I'm really sorry I haven't got back to you. I'm getting back to you today. Just DM me. Loz, I saw the opposite manifest from my affirmations. Any thoughts? Don't worry, Megan. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes the worst fucking thing you can possibly imagine happens. That's why I had a meltdown about 3 weeks ago. Okay, sometimes shit just fucking happens, and it's really testing your resolve. It's really testing, okay, do I believe in myself here? Am I the operant power or what? Okay, can I change this, or am I just going to fall apart? Don't fall apart. Know that you're the operant power. You run this shit, darling. Change it. Okay, I didn't like this. I accept this reality that I'm seeing that's fucking crap. I'm changing this crap. Don't get despondent and don't give up. Since affirming every day for myself, I'm not so harsh on myself anymore. It's definitely helping. Wonderful Sarah. Can say things like, I can't do this wrong. I'm a master at this. I can't fucking do this wrong. I'm so motherfucking amazing. I can't do this wrong. Okay? And then you won't beat yourself up anymore. I've always been told how I do everything right. I can't do this wrong. My SP saw me yesterday. It was wonderful, but she said she won't sleep with me. Can I change this? Don't worry about that, darling. Just know that she wanted to see you. Okay? Don't pressure her for sex. Absolutely not. Okay? She was probably just saying that. It's old thoughts manifesting. You thought, oh, she probably doesn't want to sleep with me. Maybe she doesn't want to get back together. And then she says that. Okay? So just think, oh, that was my old thoughts. And then when she says things like that, say, you're going to go home tonight and masturbate furiously about me. You can't stop thinking about me. I know you want to sleep with me. I'm the only man you want. Just ignore it. Don't worry about it. What are we saying, Nahal? Any tips when having a rough manifestation day? Yes, guys. Shit happens. Sometimes you have really fucking bad days. I had a bad morning when that memory popped up in my fucking phone. I almost cried my eyes out. Okay? Sometimes you just have a bad day. It's okay. I'm not one of these toxic positivity people telling you to be positive all the time. It's impossible. Okay? Just have the bad day. Get back on the horse tomorrow. I keep letting my sadness get in the way of my manifestations. How do I fix that? Just what I said. Have the sadness. Cry it out. Have a big fucking enormous cry to the point where the neighbours think you're killing someone inside. Okay? Let it all out, guys. I don't want you keeping this shit in. I don't want you walking around like these LOA people tell you to. I'm positive. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. And meanwhile you're going inside. Fucking ridiculous. Guys, let it out. Then the next day, jump back on the horse, get on your affirmations, affirm, and fucking affirm that shit out. Work on your self-concept, darling, and build yourself up. Please, for the love of God. Yes, his entire mindset was, I'm third class and she's first class. Yes, Jack in Titanic. Yes, that's what his mindset was. You're right. Maybe that's why he didn't clamber on the piece of wood and say, move over, bitch. I'm first class. Loz. Oh, I saw that one. I I daydream a lot. Visualizing being with SP, conversing with them. Is there a problem? No, guys. Daydreaming is visualizing so long as you're not doing it like this. Oh, I wish he was here. If only he was here. That's longing and that's daydreaming. I want you to visualize as if he is there. He's lying in bed with you because you're married. He's lying in bed with you because you're together. Not, I wish he was here. That's different. Okay? Have little inner conversations. Go and watch the girl Katie in the channel on YouTube called Create Your Future. She does wonderful videos about inner conversations. Have conversations with them all day if you're doing that. Instead of feeling obsessive, you'll feel like, oh, he's here. I'm just making some dinner for him in the kitchen. I'm doing grocery shopping for him. What he would like to eat. Think about things like that. I know it sounds a bit nuts and a bit too acting as if, but if you're obsessing about them a lot, guys, talk to them because they're not separate from you. They're in you. Okay? What are you answering, Nahal? I can't see the question. I just had an unfavorable dream about my SP. Why and what does that mean? Doesn't mean fucking anything, darling. Okay? What was the weird dream I had this morning? I had a terrible dream about my brother. What was it? And it's not true. So I have no idea why I had that dream. I don't even know whether to tell him I had the dream because it was a terrible dream. Okay? So it doesn't mean anything. Maybe it was just my fears manifest overnight. Maybe it was my mind running away with me overnight because my mind was overactive because I watched too much TikTok before I went to bed. Who knows, guys? It doesn't really mean anything. Your subconscious comes up with all kinds of shit when you're asleep. It doesn't mean anything. It's only the meaning you give it, so don't give it any meaning. Okay? God, what was the dream about my brother? It was really terrible. And I woke up this morning thinking, God, has that happened? And then I thought, no. Oh, I know what, I can kind of remember what it was. Any more questions, guys? Hi from Brisbane. Oh, hi. Anxiety is making me crazy. Well, darling, use some affirmation videos in my TikTok like, I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination. I am calm. I am serene. I am in control. I have a few affirmation videos. So guys, if you want some affirmations to listen to, you can download them. You can listen to them just on a loop as you're falling asleep because TikTok loops. Affirmation videos about anxiety, about feeling scared, or fearful, feeling not wanted, feeling unchosen. They say self-concept and then they say affirmations at the top. Okay. But some of them say anxiety and overthinking. There is one for anxiety and overthinking. And ones for fearful thoughts or something. There's a couple in there. Look for the ones with the filters. Scroll down the page, guys. Or go to the Facebook group and I will put them in a big album. And when I have my website, I will start recording longer ones that you can download, guys, specifically for anxiety. Or tap it out, darling, with EFT. Tap it out or do the Ho'oponopono prayer when you're feeling anxious, okay? Look those up on YouTube, EFT tapping. What are your thoughts on prayer BS manifestation? Prayer BS manifestation. What do you mean? Prayer is manifesting. Prayer is manifesting. Believe you have received it and you will. That's manifesting. Is that what you mean? Thoughts to manifest. He is going to leave that bag in the cab and then he left the bag in the cab, lol. Thought to myself. He's going to leave that bag in the cab and then he left the bag in the cab. I manifested us getting robbed once in Africa because I told my brother a story that I read on the website of where we were staying. And I said, oh, yeah, I love this place we're staying. Isn't it great? I said, but I did see one bad review where people got robbed overnight and people put some knives through the tent and pulled their luggage out. And he went, what? What have you put that in the fucking universe for? Good one. And next day, guess what happened to us? We were the only people that got robbed. And guess how they did it? Put knives through the side of our tent, pulled our luggage out. My brother was like, thanks for that. I got the thinking of you text. This man hasn't said this to. What? I got the thinking of you text. This man hasn't said this to me in 2 years. Yes, Stephanie! I'm thinking of you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Look, when they do that, guys, just assume he loves me. He can't stop thinking about me. Just assume that. Okay? And keep working on your self-concept because it's working, darling. Whatever you've been doing is working. Keep doing it. Wonderful, sweetheart. I love that story. I should be doing this. What? Should I be doing this? Doing what? If you happen to see the person walking by, I affirm in my head and out loud what I want. Yes! Do that! Guys, I was saying to someone on a call yesterday who works with their SP, every time you walk past his desk, think, You want me and only me. You're going to go and masturbate in the toilet after this because you get so horny just seeing me at work. Okay? Things like that. So when I talk to God, I should say thank you for etc., etc. No, darling. God is in you. It's not outside of you, right? It tells you the whole way through the Bible that do you not realize that Jesus Christ is in you? You are all God's. Test yourself and see, right? That's all manifesting is. There is a power within you. You have the power. That's what manifesting is. When you believe you have received it and you will, like it says in the Bible, that's manifesting. When you pray to God, something out here, you're really only praying to yourself and saying, can you manifest this shit for me? Amen. Meaning, it's done. I believe it's coming. I trust in the unseen. I have blind faith in myself, in the power that creates. The power is actually in you, darling. It's not outside of you. It's a big fallacy thinking it's outside of you when the whole way through the Bible it continually tells you it's in you. It's with you. It's part of you. But if everyone knew that, why would they go to church? Wouldn't need church anymore, would we? Oh my God, 2 years. You got this for sure. Yes, darling. Yes, darling. I love it. You're the bomb. God, I love it. Yes. I feel better already. Oh, wonderful. I had movement today. Did you? What happened, Hallie? Tell us. I love these success stories tonight. Makes me more determined to keep going. Yes, guys. Sometimes the success stories do that to you. You think, oh, fuck. Why am I worried? Dropped old story. Affirming new one all day about self-concept and SP. Persisting for a couple of months. Birds. You're getting birds? Wonderful, darling. Guys, when you get the birds, it means it's working. If it's working on them, it's working on him. Or her. Yes, spill, Hallie. Thank you so much for clarifying. You're welcome, darling. So many people are asking me about SP. Good for you, darling. Before land from everyone except SP, what do I do? Darling, when you're getting birds before land from everyone but them, it's because you're still holding on to the old story about them, old thoughts about them. You're still ruminating in your mind about them, arguing with them, thinking about the breakup, being sad about it, seeing the old version of them. Get rid of that shit. That's why. We are all gods, yes. All right, guys, I've got to go. Got to go finish this merch. Okay, guys, if you don't follow me, do follow me at Manifest Live with Loz. I go live twice daily. I'll be live later UK time in the morning. And please do join the Facebook group where you can watch all these live videos back. I'll be posting more today. There's 103 lives in there at the moment, plus 3 on Facebook. On Friday, I go live in Facebook. Bookends of the day as well, just exclusively in Facebook rather than TikTok. And at the moment, if you invite your friends to the Facebook group and they join, you're in the chance to win a free coaching when I hit 1,000 members. All right, guys, please do join me for the live later if you're awake. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.